coming at you live with another Must Know Rock Guitar Moves volume number 48. So what was all of that crap I played? Well, I'm in the key of A again, and I'm using the good old, my backing track in A number 1 again, just to show you how to use some simple licks and how to resolve them to fit the chord that's happening underneath. So let's talk about this again. So the backing track itself has a chord progression in the key of A, and the first section is basically A minor to F. There's a measure of A minor and a measure of F, and that repeats 3 times. The actual recording of the backing track, that section sounds like this. And that goes 3 times, but what I did was I stripped it down in my mind to just 2 chords, A minor and F. I'm playing power chords, so each one has a measure, so it's this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. And that goes 3 times. The next section is E minor to G, and that goes once. The E minor goes once, the G goes once, and that part sounds like this. But I stripped it down to this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Alright, so there's the chord progression. Now what's happening is I'm using one of my essential licks, essential lick number 4, to play to this to these 2 sections. And the basic meat and potatoes of this lick is on its own, as I introduce it, is this, and everybody plays this lick. That's a 2-bar phrase. If I were to count it for you, it would be 1, 2, 3, and 4, and 1, 2, 3, 4. And at the end there, I resolved it to an A. So what's happening here as the first section goes through, I play 2 different versions of the lick that go from A minor to F. And the first one is this. It resolves to an A note. And A note is a chord tone of F. So I've got this. Second version of it, I didn't do anything extraordinary. I just went to the high A on the B string like this. And again, those final notes tie in with when the F chord hits. Both of those were A notes, chord tones of F. When the second section, E minor to G, came in, I did 2 things. One of them was this. I resolved the lick to a chord tone of G. That was a D note on the G string, 7th fret. And then the alternative one was I resolved to a G on the B string. I used the 7th fret and been up a half step from F sharp to G, which is this. And as always, just refer to my scrolling tab in the front so I don't have to go over all these fingering and waste all your time. Okay, now, when I was done with that, I went up an octave and I focused the same lick, essentially, on the B and the E strings. So if I were to play that lick the way it is when I introduced it, it would be this. And again, it's the same 2-bar phrase. 1, 2, 3, and 4, and 1, 2, 3, and it resolves to A most of the time. So let me talk about what I did there. For the A minor to F section, I did 2 versions. One was this, and the resolving note there was A on the 10th fret of the B string, chord tone of F, of course. The second one, I resolved to an F on the 10th fret of the G string, which sounded kind of cool, over that F chord. Then, when I proceeded on for the second part there with E minor to G, I think I did this. I resolved to a D one time. That was the 10th fret of the high E. And the other one, I went and resolved to a B note, and I used the 10th fret of the B string, and I pushed it up a whole step to get a B note, which is a chord tone of G. Like that. So I just put all those together. So what is the point of all this? The point is you can get a lot of mileage out of some simple licks, especially if you're just starting to learn how to do this stuff. And lots of my students are. So I don't try to overburden them with some crazy shreddy stuff if they can't, make a simple sentence with these basic phrases. And so you have to know, again, how long the chord pattern is that you're playing to. In most cases, it's 2 measures, and our licks, many of them are also 2 measures. And then the final move again is if you're going to resolve the lick to a single note at the end, it's got to be a chord tone, or you're going to sound like crap. And so I don't want that to happen to anybody. And again, this is just a basic lead guitar channel, just getting started. And it's been very beneficial to lots of my students over the past 40 years to just learn the basic vocabulary first and then learn crazy stuff afterwards. But if you can't play in a simple fashion, you're going to be in big trouble if you try to shred and you don't really understand the concepts here of what's going on. So that's it. It's me, the Rock Doctor. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, leave a comment. Haters are welcome. Yeah, I don't mind. And they're my favorites, actually, comments. And I get lots of good ones. Mr. Scrawny, that was a good one. I got a lot of nerve calling myself an instructor. Thank you very much. I've been making a living at this for 40 years, so whatever you say, bro, it's all good. I don't think your mom loves you. I think that's your problem there. And but my favorite hater comment of all time was, give up, quit. What are you doing with life? So you know what? You got to do what you love, and some people are going to like it, some people are going to hate it, and some people won't give a shit either way. But keep shining your light. Do what makes you happy. If it makes you happy, there's going to be some people that are going to like it too. So there you go. And so I'm out of here, and I will catch y'all later. Bye.